Mommy, and I am back in the Chatterbox studio, you guys. At the hood store, I gotta get some gas real quick. I don't think I'm gonna make it to Walmart, but I'm going to get a few things from Walmart. We just came from the Save a Lot, and my youngest son misplaced his key, so I had to go home, unlock the door, and now I'm back on my mission, you guys. It has been a productive day. I would say that it's been a very productive day. I always get a little discouraged when I have to go back and forth with my children. And I don't know if anybody else can understand where I'm coming from when I say that, because it's like you're going to work, you're providing, you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, and then some. And then, I'm not a rich woman, so I I'm on a fixed income. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not rich, and I feel like that's another reason why I'm going so hard with this YouTube thing, and I'm learning, teaching myself stocks, because I don't want to stay in the same I will not stay in the same financial situation that I'm in. Like, I'm able to pay my bills. We're doing well for ourselves. I'm not going to lie about that. However, I want to do better. And so, I've been in a place where I didn't have it. I've been in a place where I had to go back to my mom's house and start all over again after a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, you fall off, but you get back up. You fall off, but you get back up. Fall off, you get back up. And then after so long, you get it. You get it. You're not, it's more consistent. It's more um, ups than downs. You know what I mean? Look, God never said it was going to be easy. God never said it was going to be squeaky clean. And I understand that. I definitely understand that, and I like to be grateful when the ebb and flows come through. When the ebb and flows come through, I like to remain humble, and I like to remain grateful, because God giveth and He'll take it away. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I know for a fact, that God will give it and He will take it away, baby. Y'all see how that gas is playing? That gas be fool with the foolery, Lord. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think, like, I would have went to the Walmart if I thought that I could make it. But I said, nah, we're gonna get this gas right here, because we're gonna get to the Walmart safely. We're gonna accomplish the mission, and we're gonna go home. You know, with life, it can be discouraging sometimes, but if you can hear the sound of my voice, no matter what part of the world you're in, whenever you receive this message, it was meant for you to receive it. I want to encourage you today, because, at the same time with me encouraging the Chatterbox, I'm encouraging myself. I'm raising two kids. I'm a single mother. And I am human. So, the strong friend go through things too. I talked to somebody very special in my life earlier today, Johnny McFarland. And it was so good to hear his voice, and that he was in good spirits. And I got to tell him that my late husband passed away, and we just we both were flabbergasted, and it was shocking. He just turned 53 years old in September. So, I'm still kind of dealing with that, you know what I mean? And even though we were separated, like, you know wow, you wouldn't have, it just, no, life is short. And so I just want to bask in the moment. That's why I show you guys a lot of the outdoor content, because it's so beautiful in these mountains, and it's peaceful and tranquil, like the tranquility and the peace. When I lived in the city, I didn't feel peaceful. I'm from the city, so I guess you become accustomed to it. However, no peace like the country. Like, I feel like I appreciate the country, because I come from the city. And to God be the glory, you guys. I'm gonna get back on my mission, but I had to go live because the shorts. Okay, the shorts are good. I do shorts, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can't do a full 20-30 minute video, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta give God his glory, you guys. I have something very important coming up this week, and I'm just staying prayed up. I'm just staying prayed up and believing and trusting in God, and hopefully everything will go in my favor. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just trusting and believing in God. And Y'all, I am almost to monetization. That's something else to be grateful for. Like, the kids go back to school tomorrow. I'll be able to get back on my regular sleep pattern. Like, everything's going to work itself out. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all I keep telling myself. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. You got to train your mind, even though, because in my mind, I'm going back and forth about this. I'm planning this. You know what I mean? And the devil is a tricky, tricky snake. He don't want you to be happy. He don't want you to look at the blessings that God has gave you, girl. He don't want you to look at that. He wants you to look at what you ain't got. He wants you to be comparing yourself to what's going on Instagram and Facebook and all of that. That is hogwash. That is the number one thief of joy, is comparing yourself to somebody. So I immediately stopped the devil in his tracks in my mind. Oh no, you don't have no place in my mind, baby. God has blessed us to make groceries. God has blessed us with a beautiful house, uh, lights. He's blessed us with what we need and a little bit of what we want. And until we cross that threshold with this new journey that I'm on with the YouTube thing, we're going to keep on trucking, baby. We're going to keep on trucking. And so, once again, welcome if you're new. Okay, welcome, and be sure to subscribe and like this content, like this particular live. And I encourage you to go back into previous content so you can get a little feel of how I'm coming, how I'm giving it up. And I'm always going to pour into you positivity, because there's so much negative in the world. Oh, well, Dr. Mommy, what's going on? Oh, Dr. Mommy, what's going on? Catch that replay. Catch that replay. Catch up, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with catching up. You know what I mean? And when you do catch up, you caught it at the right time. You hear me? When you do catch up, you done caught it at the right time. You know? If you are a frequent flyer, Big Mama love you. Yes, Big Mama love you and appreciate you. Now I'm gonna get on up off of here now. Okay, y'all be sure to subscribe. Part of the 5 a.m. club on this side. And we're gonna pop it off with some. If the sky is giving it up the way it's supposed to, we'll do our moon. We'll start it off with that good energy, moon lit sky content, and we're off to the races, you guys. I love y'all. Ciao, Bella. Lord, I done dropped the phone. Miss G, your favorite auntie. How you doing, mamas? I'm getting ready to get on off here because I got a mission. I got to run to Walmart and everything. Catch that replay for me, baby, and make sure that you catch up on some of that previous content. Hop in that comment section for me, sugar. And we are at the finish line. We are at the finish line. We are almost to monetization, you guys. My dream is coming to fruition. My dream is coming to reality, and we're going hard after it like it stole something. You hear me? I love y'all. Ciao, Bella.